So this is a video, an EFT video on emotional dysregulation. And with like all of my videos, I hope that you can come back to this and use it for things that are specific to you, that are specific to your life and your circumstances. At the time of me filming this, I live in Los Angeles, so there are absolutely devastating and catastrophic fires that are still happening as we speak. So my hope for you is that whether you are using this to around this specific situation or something else that is traumatic or very dysregulating your life, that you can use this. Um, One of the reasons why I'm doing it around emotional dysregulation is because emotional dysregulation, when going on for long periods of time without completing it, without completing the stress response, this is what turns into trauma and into PTSD. PTSD and trauma are prolonged stress responses that never get complete in our physical body. And the four traits of trauma or a traumatic experience are unexpected, threatening, alone, and powerless. And so, I'm thinking about these fires right now and what people are dealing with. And I would say probably one, if not all of those, are an experience. But again, this doesn't have to be for the fires. This can be for anything in your life that is causing you to be emotionally dysregulated. So if you're new to my videos, you can check out some of my earlier videos around EFT, how it works, what it does. But otherwise, we're going to jump right in. So whether it is the fires or something specific in your life, I'd like you to just think about what is something right now that is causing you to feel emotionally dysregulated. And how do we know that we're emotionally dysregulated or we're activated or we're triggered? It's our physical body. So what is the thing that's causing you to feel an intense response in your body? So it could be a pit gnawing in your stomach. It can be a heaviness in your chest. It can be that feeling where your nerves are on fire, where you are, or your body is buzzing and you can't relax. So those are just a few amongst many signs that you are emotionally dysregulated. So in this moment, I just want you to think of what is causing me to feel activated, a triggered response in my body right now. So if it's the fires, just let that come to mind. Maybe one aspect, one thing that is causing you to feel an emotional response. And if it's something else, if it's not the fires, bring that to mind. And then I want you to, if it's available to you, you can close your eyes, but if not, you can keep your eyes open. Just notice what is one physical sensation that I am experiencing right now, and try to be specific about it. If it's a heaviness in your chest, describe it or sense into what is that like in my body? Is it like a cement block? Is it hot? Is it cold? And if you're not someone who can verbalize that or describe it in that way, just feel it in your body. Or if it's a pit in your stomach, is it a gnawing, hot pit of lava? Like, what is the feeling? And then go ahead and rate that on a scale between 1 and 10, with 1 being, this is not that serious, it's not that activating for me, and 10 being like, this is through the roof, this is too much to bear. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and start tapping on the side of the hand. And just notice as you focus in and you hone in on this physical experience in your body, just notice if there is an emotion that's already attached to it. So it could be fear, it could be grief, it could be anger. And if you don't have a word for the feeling, just say this feeling. The great thing about EFT is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be nowhere near perfect. So as I go ahead and as we tap on the side of the hand and I begin to say phrases, you can go ahead and say them out loud or in your mind. And if something that I say does not work for you, please just use the words that do. Always use the words that work best for you. And keep in mind that as we bring attention to our experience, our physical experience that's happening in our body to bring down our dysregulated state, just know that giving a voice to our experience is not amplifying it. It's not making it more true. It's not going to cement it into your body as an experience. As we tap, we're letting the body and the brain know that we are safe and that we can release this stress from our body. So go ahead and continue tapping on the side of the hand and repeating after me, either out loud or in your mind. Even though when I think about this experience, and go ahead and say what it is that's causing you to feel dysregulated right now. And I feel this sensation in my body. And then go ahead and say what you physically feel in your body. I choose to have compassion for myself and what I'm feeling. And it makes sense that I feel this way. And continue tapping on the side of the hand, even though I feel all of this discomfort in my body. And then go ahead and say where you feel the discomfort. Say if it's that pit in your stomach, if it's that tension in your shoulders. When I think about, and go ahead and say it, what is it that's causing you to feel this dysregulation? I choose to have compassion for myself and what I'm feeling. And I honor my experience exactly as it is. And last time, tapping on the side of the hand, even though I'm feeling this dysregulation in my body, and go ahead and focus on that one area, just the one, where you're feeling that discomfort, you're feeling that dysregulation. When I think about this activating thing in my life, and just go ahead and bring that thing to mind. If a specific image comes to mind, let that be it. I choose to have so much compassion for myself. And I honor my body and my experience exactly as they are. And then go ahead and tap on the top of the head. And as you tap here, just take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, and letting the body settle and ground. And then tapping on the eyebrow point. And as you tap on the eyebrow point, just go ahead and say what this activating or triggering moment is. So if it's the wildfires, just saying these fires. If it's something else in your life, go ahead and say what that thing is. And go ahead and tap on the side of the eye and take another deep breath in here. And say, I feel this in my, and then go ahead and say what and where you feel this activation, this dysregulation moving underneath the nose, underneath the eye. I feel this, and go ahead and say it, buzzing in my body, this pit in my stomach. My nerves are on fire. And then moving underneath the nose, taking a deep breath in here. And just saying, I give a voice to this dysregulation. Moving to the chin. And as you tap on the chin here, taking another deep breath in. And just noticing what emotion, just one emotion, that you're also feeling in this moment. And then go ahead and tap on the collarbone point. And just take a deep breath in and see if you can send your breath to the area or the areas that you're feeling this dysregulation, that you're feeling this discomfort. And then tapping underneath the arm, this triggering and activating experience in my life. And go ahead and say what that triggering or activating experience is as you tap underneath the arm along the rib cage. And then let's go to the top of the head again and just take a deep breath in here through the nose, breathing into the belly. And then go ahead and breathe out, tapping on the eyebrow point. These feelings are so overwhelming. Tapping on the side of the eye. I feel so much discomfort in my body. Moving underneath the eye. I feel so dysregulated. Moving underneath the nose. Just thinking about this thing in my life. And then go ahead and think about again, what is this thing that is causing the body to feel so much discomfort? Moving to the chin and taking another deep breath in here through the nose and breathing into the belly or any of the areas where you are feeling this dysregulation. Moving to the collarbone. I give this discomfort in my body a voice. Tapping underneath the arm. Not to make it more true, but to give it space to release. And we're going to do a few additional points here. We're going to tap on the thumb point. So just tapping on the top of the cuticle of the thumb point and just taking a deep breath in here. This dysregulation in my body. And then go ahead and tap on the top of the cuticle at the index finger. And just saying, it's causing me so much discomfort. And then go ahead and tap on the middle finger, top of the cuticle, taking a deep breath in here. And just saying, this discomfort in where do you feel the discomfort? What does it feel like in your body? Is it hot? Is it heavy? Tapping on the ring finger. This activating and triggering moment in my life that's happening right now, causing me so much discomfort. And then go ahead and tapping on the pinky finger and just saying, I give this discomfort a voice to help it release from my body. And then go ahead and find the sore spot, which is about 1 inch in from the armpit. And go ahead and give that a rub and take a deep breath in. And breathing out. And moving to the other side. Finding the sore spot 1 inch in from the armpit and take a deep breath in. And releasing out. And then just taking a moment, allowing the body to settle. And then just notice if that number that you initially gave for how intense your physical experience was, the physical dysregulation that your body was experiencing, just noticing if it went up, if it went down, maybe it moved, maybe it shifted. So you can always go through this again, or if you are familiar with tapping, you can go deeper into the root of why you are feeling this dysregulation. But hopefully this was able to take the edge off a little bit. And if you are in Los Angeles and you are experiencing a lot, if you're experiencing a lot of dysregulation, my heart goes out to you. Hopefully any of these videos can help, but please reach out, and sending you all a lot of love and a lot of care.